Alright, ladies and gents, welcome back. I'm your host, Sinister1. We are continuing on. This is part 2 of the Missing Link DLC for Deus Ex Human Revolution Director's Cut. Remember, I'm making this more difficult for myself by not taking out any guards. Alright, so there is our main objective right here in front of us.
Seems to be calming down. Now that the brass is flying back to the base, I guess we'll be ducking.
Wasn't soon enough for Bert. Bastard couldn't wait the couple hours we held position. Had to fly out and see the stowaway for himself. And bring Keitner.
I don't think it was his choice. I'll bet she had to talk pretty hard to be included. Base commander or not, she doesn't carry much weight with Burke and his spec ops.
Well, I hope she learned what she needed to down in the hold, because once Burke gets this joker in detention, no one will be hearing from him anytime soon.
Good. I was there when we found him. Took out 5 guys before we could subdue him. So I'm not going to be losing any sleep over him. At least we'll finally be locking up someone who deserves it.
Hey, watch what you're saying. We do not talk about the detainees. You know that. Shut up.
Alright, so since we're not taking this guy out, this guy will actually give you the code that you need to get into this room, but since we're not taking him out, we need to be a little patient. Wait here, he's going to do like one of those little turnarounds. Gotta be super quick here.
Access granted.
Just made it before that camera would have seen you. Aw, it's so good. Alright, well, we made it in. Woo! So close, too. Now you see we can't get into here because we are not using our augments.
Richard.
Francis Pritchard isn't going to be hearing you anytime soon, Bratan. Not only this close to the base, he's jamming array.
Who the hell are you?
Someone who's gone to a lot of trouble to make your escape look like accident. So far, your skill at playing the ghost is working in our favor. But it's only a matter of time before those Rodi realize you slipped our brig. Get to the aft cargo bay. Find the sally port there and enter it. You're going to encounter more resistance. But the longer you stay undetected, the better off your future will be.
Alright. You saw how close that was.
Starboard bow thrusters to 1/3.
You gotta love this.
Everything's quiet in the forward hold.
Alright, so far so good. Should be good. Suspicious is nothing to worry about.
Nothing major. The storm shook us up a bit, but everything seems to have come through intact. Sensors indicate the loss of a number of pods, but well within acceptable range. We'll investigate once we dock.
Good. Barring the incident with the stowaway, a freak storm, and a visit from our friendly neighborhood crazy-eyed spook, this has been a milk run.
Yes, sir. We also experienced some comm interference just a short while ago. The storm may be affecting the jamming array.
We'll have the Irishman get one of his men to give it a diagnostic once we're done. Carry on.
See if we can sneak by him. The fly swatter. Alright, so far so good. Oh yeah. It's one of the many reasons why I love this game.
Beginning final approach to Rifleman Bank Station.
Alright, we can't go through there. As you can see, we don't have the augment. So we need to go down. Makes it a little bit more tough. But there is going to be a pocket secretary down here that we're going to be able to grab. That will get us past the lasers.
Jesus, don't you ever wonder what they're doing with all these people?
These people are terrorists and war criminals, of course. What we're doing is locking them up so they don't kill innocent civilians. I don't feel sorry for any of them.
Really? So what's all this bullshit about calling them unlawful belligerents? What does that even mean? It sounds like a made-up term to cover our asses.
What it means is you keep your mouth shut and you do what you're ordered to
Securing
do.
bay
I
doors.
believe what I'm told.
All personnel
If you at
prepare
any
for
rate, you do the
unloading.
same unless you want to join the popsicles and Burke's detention wing.
Welcome to the Sounds of Guards on WINO Radio. Jensen likes it, doesn't he? He's a dancing fool. Look at those sweet, smooth moves. So pick up this pocket radio 6834. Do watch out for this guard that's going to be patrolling here.
Docking bay confirmed.
Once he's wait for this guard here.
Aft and bow thrusters full back.
Congratulations.
Activating security scan.
This could no way give us away, huh?
Biometric data assembled.
Clever loading system right here.
Subject not
You're
recognized.
quite the ghost, Bratan. Let's see if I can keep it that way.
So, you're a hacker.
There's a maintenance tunnel in loading bay 1. Access through a floor panel. Get inside. Follow the cables. And try not to kill the person inside.
Access granted.
All right. Again, if we had the jump, we could probably get up there.
Oh, you're goddamn right. That sounds like another Dog 3 security protocol. I bet those special op assholes have clearance, right?
Don't know. Most of them probably don't need to use the washroom like we do anyway. All they need is the occasional oil change.
I guess spending all that time in the Australian Dust Bowl really gums up their gears.
Patience is the name of the game, especially when you just want to get through without messing with anybody. That's always my challenge. I don't even know if it's possible, but... Level 5, we can't get into that.
I don't know. I haven't seen the requisition. I don't even know where the ship's making it from next. If it's the OC, it'll be loaded with the boxes, I guess.
Kills me how they ship some of them disassembled like that.
Makes it harder to smuggle. Come on, back to patrol.
So we got a guard here.
Civilian contractors must stay within designated areas. Entering restricted areas will result in termination and prosecution.
Access granted.
Ooh, we made it. Oh my god, that was so close. Did you see that right in the end there? He got just a small glimpse of me. But we made it. It's because I hit the wrong button. When I go to hacking, I always switch between PC controls just because it's so much smoother to hack in PC controls. Whoa, that was close. I apologize if it's a little hard to see.
It's gonna be another uneventful watch.
Affirmative. Let's hope it stays that way.
All grounding orders have been rescinded. New flight schedules will be distributed as soon as possible.
We got turrets.
Security credentials must be carried at all times. You may be asked to produce said credentials by security personnel. Please comply.
I don't know which way he's going to turn, that's why I'm waiting. Well, we could have went. Aha! I remember we've got a turret here. Nice. Well, I really hope you guys are enjoying it so far. I will keep busting out these videos for all of you guys. Thank you so much for watching, of course.
That's far enough, Jensen.
You were behind this?
I said that's far enough. I can explain everything if you just stay where you are.
Why don't you put the gun down? Then maybe we can talk.
Not yet. You've played things smart so far, but this is an enclosed room with no witnesses holding you in check.
You don't trust me. Why'd you set me free?
It wasn't my choice. As a matter of fact, I think you're going to get us both killed before this is over. But if we'd left you in that brig, who'd be around to save your Dr. Reed?
What do you know about Megan?
I know the name set off way too many bells and whistles when I added it to Burke's profile search on you. But it helped me to figure out who you are and why you stowed away on the ship. You think Bell Tower kidnapped her, don't you?
You want to tell me you didn't?
I wish I could. But after what I've seen this past year, all I know for certain is she's not on the base. Not anymore.
What's that supposed to mean?
Not what you're thinking. Listen, Rifleman Bank Station supports all Bell Tower operations in this region, Jensen. Regular contract and special op. 6 months ago, I received orders to pull every regular grade soldier and civilian contractor away from the airstrip. 2 Black Hawk helicopters set down minutes later. I thought it had to do with Australia, especially when I saw covered stretchers coming out.
How many?
5. Guarded by a heavily augmented special ops team. Burke went out to meet the leader and the whole group disappeared inside the detention camp. There's some kind of black project going on in there, Jensen. Something involving prisoners and scientists. And I need you to find out what it is.
Tell me more about these scientists.
Technically, I'm in charge of operations here, so I keep tabs on people coming in and out. Burke keeps meeting with doctors and researchers, telling me it's part of his interrogation technique.
You got any names?
None that I trust, unless the Doe family suddenly expanded into Australia and Asia. Thing is, I don't always see how they leave.
Yet you're sure that Megan did.
The Blackhawks did. Without the stretchers, but loaded with 5 stasis pods this time.
I'm gonna need more information than that. Tell me about this black project.
I wish I could, but it's been classified. So classified every BT suit I've talked to refuses to even acknowledge its existence.
But you've seen something.
Only the edges. This station is part base, part military stockade, and every week a new shipment of belligerents arrives. Only, Interpol says they're not on anyone's terrorist watch list. Most are just civs. Harmless civs. Burke takes them into a restricted wing of the detention camp, and they just disappear.
Why me, Keitner? That is your name, isn't it? The one Burke used back on the ship?
Natanya Keitner, yes. And it has to be you, because any movements I make are noted and logged. I can't risk blowing cover.
Cover? Who are you working for?
A few months ago, an Interpol agent approached me. They've had Bell Tower on their radar for some time, but they've never been able to prove anything. The things that agent pointed out about this base, it opened my eyes to a lot of things. So you see, Jensen, I really am playing the good cop and the bad cop.
Fine. What do you need me to do?
Hold still for a second.
What the?
Relax. I'm just compiling your biometric signature. Retinal scan, pulmonary and vascular imaging, the works. Once I upload it to the network and give Corporal Alan Tyler a security rating, you'll be able to pass through specific checkpoints in this sector.
Only this sector, why not others?
Because you're a fugitive, Jensen. The less room I give you to maneuver in, the more likely it is you'll stay one. I can get you into the detention camp, but the interrogation wing is going to be a problem. Only Burke can give clearances for that.
And I assume you don't want me to go ask for one.
Still the comedian. There's a security mainframe inside the detention camp's central command tower. You'll need to upload this copy of your biometrics there by hand. Contact me using your infolink once you do. Any more questions?
The guards in the prison complex, are they Burke's men or yours?
Definitely Burke's. Highly trained, special operatives. So if you start a firefight in there, don't expect to live long.
I'll keep that in mind. I could use some more hardware. Any chance Corporal Tyler will have access to the armory?
You're still a fugitive, Jensen. I suggest you keep a very low profile. Still, there is someone who might be able to supply you. One of the base mechanics, a civilian named Quinn. He runs a nice sideline in procurement.
I know the type. Why should I trust him?
Because I do, and because he has no love for Burke. He's in the lower level maintenance area near the elevator. He'll get you what you need.
I'd like a little clarification here about you and Burke. I take it he outranks you.
Technically, yes. But this station is only part military stockade. And while he and his unit have 100% control over the detention camp, I have authority over the base.
So I don't need to worry that this is all just some creative attempt at mutiny.
Mutiny? You think I'd risk so much because... Listen close, Jensen. Burke is a sexist, chauvinist pig. And yes, he outranks me. He's also been in Bell Tower a lot longer than me, so he's got more connections. Which he's used to undermine me at every turn. But that is not why you and I are standing here right now. People are getting hurt. Innocent people. And we have to find out why and expose it.
Exposure could destroy Bell Tower.
Bell Tower used to have honor. We do this right, it might again someday.
That's all I need to know.
Good. I'll upload to the security network from here, so get going. Alan Tyler will exist by the time you reach the prison security port. Just be careful, and try not to draw too much attention.
Okay, ladies and gents, so hopefully you guys enjoyed, and of course, we'll pick up right where we left off, and I'll see you next time. Peace out. Bitches!